So I wanted to start a video doing my last few weeks of my last few weeks of pregnancy. I don't know, my body's about to go into labour. I'm a bit on edge. I have been talking to ChatGPT, and I know ChatGPT's AI, and I know like it's about as good as going on Google. Actually, I personally think it's better than Google, but it is telling me that it looks like I probably will be going into labour like really soon. To sum it up, I've just had really intense pressure on my bladder. So Saturday, I had like cramping. It was more like up here. Before you get like full-on contractions, sometimes you get just contractions in the top part of your belly because it's pushing the baby down into your cervix, ready to like go full steam ahead labour. So I had that, I think, on 3 separate times on Saturday. Like it was once, couple hour break, once, couple hour break. But when it was happening, it was like for 10-15 minutes, and then it would go for a couple hours and come back. And then Sunday I had nothing really. I mean, yeah, nothing. Just I keep having lots of Braxton Hicks. Every time I move, I have a Braxton Hick. Every time I stand up, sit down, lay down, anything. Monday, and I have gone to the toilet so many times. Sunday, I went to Asda, and I could start to feel like, it's getting uncomfortable to walk now. And it's only like a 10-15 minute walk. It's uncomfortable to walk. The pressure in between my legs. I'm waddling more. That's another thing. This has all just happened over the weekend. What I will show you though, just cause, went to Matland the other day. I saw these online and I was like, oh, I love them. And then I went the other day and I remembered, I was like, oh my God, I've seen those before. I really wanted those. Fluffy socks for him. These are 0 to 3. They look big and small at the same time. But anyway, they're very little, very diddy. But I thought they kind of go with this, but I got this. This is a 0 to 3 dressing gown because I have 3 to 6 and 6 to 12. And then my mum the other day got this for him. I obviously said I was gonna update you if anything happens. And no, I've not had my baby yet. Oh God, I can't have my camera up at that angle. I've not had him, but what can I say is I think I just had like my first contraction ever. And I'm like really weirded out. Because it was like a dull egg all over and it tightened. That's the key thing. So far, my stomach has been like, every time I've had like a sharp twinge or pain, which I've had, for the past few days, I've had like a couple twinges a day. So very far apart, very sporadic, no pattern, no tightening. And I just had my first one where it tightened and I was in pain. Not a lot of pain whatsoever, but it's just enough to be like, whoa, what's going on? This could just literally ease off and I will have nothing, no signs for another 2 or 3 weeks. So, peace. Good thing my hospital bag's done, and I've now washed and dried my coming home outfit, so I'm gonna go put that in my suitcase later. And then I bought a pack of 4 Lucozade Sports yesterday, so I'm gonna put that in my bag. Like worst case scenario, if I really needed a snack during labour. I've not got any food though, that's the thing. But like I personally, 1, I'm scared of throwing up, so I don't think I'm gonna want to be eating a lot anyway. But 2, if I'm in pain, if you're in that much pain, you're probably not thinking, I want a snack. Although my midwife did say like having sweets is a good idea because it's like you can just like, it's little and often, isn't it? And it's like a sugar rush and it helps you with your energy levels, and also it's very easy to eat, and it's not like a meal, which you probably would see again. And she said like drinks like electrolytes and sports drinks. After, I can go get my mum or my dad to go, like we can have, I don't know if I can Subway or they can go to the shop in the hospital, and although that doesn't run overnight, I could go to the vending machines, which my mum needs to get cash out for because them vending machines never work. There's a lot going on. But I thought I would update you on the contraction front at least. I got this new top from Primark. Who likes? I don't know if I've showed you it, but I got a new top and I got a cardigan and I got joggers. I had my first contraction yesterday, and then I've had 3 today. Focus! My battery's, oh yeah, now it's got orange, it's gonna die. Okay, wait a second. I'm alive. So like the first time I spoke on this vlog, I want to say it was last week Monday. We're now in the next week. And it's now Thursday. Things weren't moving along like I thought they would. But, you know, I am full term and things can happen at any moment. I've had, like I said, the odd contraction. It's been very hit or miss. I've been a bit crampy. But it's nothing to the point where I'm going, oh, again, because when that happened, was all happening before and I was getting like, I got a contraction and then the next day I got 3 and then it's been like radio silence. I think I had another one-off one as well another day. But again, radio fucking silence. I don't really know what's happened. My body's just kind of gone, jokes. I've really noticed since being full term that I'm heavier. I move around slower. The last 3 days, I've noticed my pelvis hurts when I'm moving. It like almost aches and it's like, it's because he's in there. I'm currently watching Zoe and Alfie's vlog, well, Zoe's vlog, because I love them. The nausea's gone. I have been battling some 3rd trimester nausea on and off. I mean, it might come back, so don't hold me to that. But like a few nights ago, I've been better. I think the past few nights have been a bit better, but I've had some awful 3rd trimester nausea. Like sometimes to the point where I feel like I'm back in season 1. I'm back in the 1st trimester. Evening, nighttime, I'll wake up at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, need to get up and burp and like have a drink and get in front of the fan because I'm just overheating and nauseous. I've got some corn yogurts, I've got some grapes, and I want to get some crisps. But I need to get some freezer food because obviously after I give birth, I ain't gonna be wanting to fucking go shopping, or like, I can have other people go shopping for me, but it's not the same. Like, I just want to do some online food shops to get some freezer food in so that I can just, when I do give birth, I've just got some stuff stacked up, and then it'd be like, if my mum's over, she can literally just chuck some stuff in the oven. That's kind of the vibe I want to go for, you know? But these pyjamas are so nice. I'm so glad that these are good material because I was really scared the velvet ones, these are Primark, I was really scared the velvet ones were not going to be stretchy, but they are. Okay, rant over, let's go for it. I will check in with you when obviously maybe there's an update. There could be something this coming week. There could not be. Something I will say is I think it's really funny because what if everyone just thinks I'm in labour right now? I've not posted on YouTube in 2 weeks. Everyone's gonna think I'm in labour. I'm not. I have nothing to film. I don't know. I've got this really cute cardigan from Primark and I feel like it's gonna be the bane of my existence. It's really comfy. Also, I was looking at myself earlier, my bump has gotten massive. My bump is massive. I'm rocking the greasy hair for like the 4th day. I'm trying to not put too much pressure on myself to like make sure my hair is constantly washed. I should wash it tomorrow though. I really can't be bothered. I'm gonna have a baby in the next few weeks. Who let me do that? What I have sorted out though is a nappy caddy. I think I did say this before, but I've sorted it out and I've done it properly. So if you can see down there, I've got it and it's literally got everything. I've got wipes, nappies, spare underwear, spare pads, obviously them there for me, a spare outfit, muslins, bibs, just anything I might need. When I'm done with my hospital bag, I'll put like the nipple cream and stuff in there. I'll put some nipple pads in there, a blanket, like a cellular blanket to wrap him in. I can't wait to wrap him in that. I really am overheating at the moment. Maybe I need to change the pajamas, but basically we're now on, what are we on now? Saturday. It's now November. So it's baby month, it's birthday month, it's Christmas. Like, obviously it's not Christmas, but like it's the start of Christmas. I think interesting. Anyway, basically what happened is like at 5 p.m. I was getting these like period pains where you would normally get period pains like in the front. Because obviously some people get them in the back, some people get them in the front. And they were just coming and going for like a solid half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe half an hour closer to. And then like there were some where I was like, oh God, that is a little painful, you know? And then it just went away. I went out and got some food before I came home and it just went away. So I've been on my ball and that triggered, like, I had like one or two sets of pains in my back. Like maybe one for like 20 seconds on and off, and then another one for like maybe 10, 20 seconds on and off. And then nothing. Yo-yo thing where my body's like, no. Can't stand it. Just trying to be calm and zen and just go through the motions. Because obviously I could wake up in the middle of the night in pain, so I should get some sleep soon. Although the last like 5 minutes, I feel like the middle of my stomach's trying to cramp a bit. Trying to do a little cramp. But at this point, nothing's a sign. So there's nothing that's really making me go, ugh. But the period pains obviously made me go like, oh, okay, that's new. The back pain, I had one bouncing on the ball. That was new because it was lower back pain. It was not upper or mid, it was lower. And that's the first time I've had lower back pain. I've still got a bit of a dodgy stomach today. What's really funny is it's just turned my due date, like literally half an hour ago. It's literally just turned 30 past 12, well, half 12. And I've been a bit crampy today because I've been on my ball a bit more today. I was on it for like half an hour at least, and then I was getting a bit crampy, then it stopped. Went on it again, got a bit crampy, then it stopped. I don't really know. I feel like my ball's a ghost at the moment. It keeps moving around. Incredibly creepy. Anyway, I was crampy and then it all stopped again. And then just now I've been laying down on my side and I start to just get pains. I have obviously now gone past my due date. I'm only a day over, but last night, it's my mum's birthday. So I had a spicy curry. I had a cheeky curry and it was spicy. My face was heating up, you know, enough to like need a drink. It's like it was decent spice. And then nothing. Literally zero. I've had no symptoms. I've had literally nothing. I was a bit like crampy yesterday, but I was moving around a lot as well. But it's literally been radio silence since last night to today, and it's now the afternoon, going into the evening, and I've had literally no signs. So I've looked up on YouTube the you know, you have like the labor inducing routines, like there's some like stretches and some tilts and some lunges and stuff like that, squats. I did that 10-minute routine. I might do it again tonight before I go to bed. But I'm just mentally, I am so done. On my mind is genuinely just in bits because I just really want to go into labour, and I feel like my body's failing me, which is silly to think because I've got 2 weeks left like to go into labour. My induction will be, I'll get an induction on Wednesday next week, I think, or they said like around that. I wanted to wait till halfway into week 41. I did not want to do it before then because personally I want to let my body go into labour, but I'm leaving enough time so that I shouldn't go over like 42 weeks because obviously inductions can take a couple of days, there can be delays and all of that. So I thought 41 plus 4 is a pretty good one, but I might accept a sweep around 41, maybe 41 plus 1 or 41 plus 2, because then I can allow my body to go into labour if it wants to within the 48-hour period before getting a proper induction. So we're looking at a baby next weekend onwards, if not this week. But my brain is racing 24/7 going like, when are you going to go into labour? When are you going into labour? I'm every single twinge, and I mean every single little twinge, my body and my brain are like, oh. But at this point I'm so like exhausted mentally. I'm so ready. My brain is on the go. Last night my dad took me over speed bumps, like, ooh, yeah, he took me over some speed bumps. It was like being at Thorpe Park, and that's done nothing. So I just, yeah, but I'm on my last limbs now mentally. How pretty. They taste a bit not random. They taste a bit weird. I don't know why. I think it's just the icing's a bit different. Personally, I love the strawberry ones. They're my fave. I'm so done. I'm now 3 days overdue because I've not really done any curb walking. I mean, we've gone over speed bumps, I've had spicy curry, I've been on my ball, I've done exercises, I've tried most. I've done a lot of housework to try and bring it on. Nothing's bringing it on. So I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, okay, curb walking. That's something that everyone does. I'm not sure if there's a shop on my way. If there is, I might look for pineapple juice. People have said that works. I know technically relaxation works as well, but trust me, when I say like I'm sitting for hours every day, I am. Basically, I can say now that he was due on my mum's birthday. And I'm going to be 41 weeks on my birthday. So we've always said like, he's probably going to be born between my mum's and my birthday. I've only got 4 more days till my birthday. So, you know, see, when you think about it, labour does occur and last for about, labour probably lasts, what, give or take a day? Half a day to a day, especially if you're first. I know it will just happen when it happens, but yeah, there's no harm in trying to get him out, obviously, with safe measures. Okay, I feel really sick. This happened yesterday as well. I've made like mini snack wrap sort of thing, where it has chicken goujons and like lettuce and cheese, and that's it. Like, they're just really simple like snack wraps that I've done for myself. And it keeps, every time I eat, it's making me feel really ill. So I don't know if it's my stomach, I don't know if it's a mental thing, I don't know if it's just I have a random aversion to chicken out of nowhere, or like ketchup, or whatever the fuck's making me feel ill. I feel really sick. But I messaged my midwife earlier about like, you know, would you be able to do a sweep? Like, I basically messaged like if she'd be able to do them from home, because if she could do them from home, then she could, you know, come over. Come on in, because I'm so fed up of being pregnant. And I just got a phone call from the student midwife who's in the car with her. And she was like, we can come round right now and do one. And I was like, can you? Because yes, if you're offering, I will happily take you up on that offer. I'm 40 plus 4, so I would have spoken to you yesterday. But yeah, or like, actually, was it at like midnight or was it yesterday? Who knows? But yeah, I'm just so fed up. So fed up. So fed up. And I need something to happen because I feel awful. Yeah, right now I just feel really, really sick. I'm terrified of throwing up, so this is just going to be a wonderful experience. I've got to open all the windows and everything because I just feel, but hopefully this pushes something forward. So, how exciting. She felt my cervix. She did all of, they did all like the routine stuff that they normally do at like midwife appointments, and then also did the sweep, and I'm 1 centimetre. So something's happening. Something is happening. She said my cervix was still posterior, so it kind of like, apparently like faces the back and then it comes to the front sort of thing. So I think she said she pulled it forward or did something to it. And she stuck her finger in there, so my waters are still intact. 1 centimetre. My cervix is thinning because it's meant to thin till it gets like paper thin and then baby. But it's like 3 centimetres, so it's thinning, but it's not thin, you know? So I'm just gonna be on my ball, try and move things along. Hopefully something happens. It was so funny though, like my reaction to the sweep was hilarious. Like I was dying laughing, she was dying laughing, the student midwife was dying laughing. We were all just laughing together. It was so funny. I don't know why. It's almost like nervous laugh, but also laughing because it just felt so weird. Honestly though, if you're scared of a sweep and what it feels like, it just feels like light, like, you know, the sensation kind of lightning crotch. You kind of feel a bit like that, like twingy, like twinges in your cervix. It's not comfortable. Obviously, it's not meant to be comfortable. Someone sticking their fingers up your cervix, it's not going to be comfortable, especially when she said it was 3 centimeters. So to go in there and then after, yeah. I'm finally getting round to editing this video because obviously I've been filming this video since 37 weeks. I've not edited a bit of it. Just finished editing what I have before this clip. And I'm still very much pregnant. And I thought I never explained the aftermath of the sweep yet, because obviously I had it yesterday. So yesterday at 2 p.m, it's currently 7:30 the day after. So yesterday at like, I think when I wiped after going to the toilet every time, I was noticing like literally, I mean like minuscule, most people wouldn't even see it. Like probably like a millimetre or two of fucking like pink, and I was like, oh, okay. I was cramping on and off all day, but very, 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 very mild, very far apart, very sporadic, pretty much nothing. I definitely feel the pressure more in my uterus, no, my cervix and my pelvis. The pressure in my pelvis, like when I'm standing. His head, oh, it's down there. Really bad. It's really down there. 7:30, I've been the tiniest bit crampy today, but it's just not progressed. I've said the word crampy on and off constantly since 37 weeks. So how am I meant to trust anything? I'm now 40 plus 5, nearly 40 plus 6. I'm so done. My birthday's on Saturday. I'm so over it. Like, just let me, but we'll have another sweep Saturday, hopefully, if all goes well. I mean, I say if all goes well. Well, if nothing goes ahead in the next day or two from the sweep, when it's only got till tomorrow, so I'm kind of sad. If I don't go into labour tonight, I'm kind of not, obviously I don't think it'll work at all. I did not think I was going to make it this far whatsoever. I didn't even think I was going to make it to 38, 39 weeks, and then we made it to 40, and now we're about to make it to 41 in 2 days, and I'm like, oh no! Because even if I go into labour tonight, there's a good chance I still could give birth on my birthday. Very good chance, because we're at 7:30 now. Labour can be up to like 36 hours. I mean, someone on the group earlier was like, one of her labours was 74. I'm at the point where I can't even sit on my ball. And I know that, I don't know if that sounds really dramatic because you're thinking, Sienna, you're just sitting down, but I feel like I constantly have to be like down here, like laying down or sitting down on something that like supports me. I feel like I just can't do anything, can't get up, can't be bothered to do anything at all. Just fill my water bottle up because I want to drink some of that, and I'm so out of breath, if you couldn't tell. And when I lay down, I'm so out of breath because apparently your uterus like moves or tilts or something when baby's really low, and it like affects your diaphragm, and then yeah. But the problem is with pregnancy is you have that deadline. They give you a deadline. Obviously it's estimated because you go a couple weeks over, but like that 40-week deadline is kind of like, right, anything beyond this, you start feeling like your body's failing you or something's not right, or you're just not moving the way you should be, when that's not the case. I mean, it's an estimate. It's literally called an estimated due date. It's called an estimated due date on there for a reason. So it feels silly to even think that, but I really just feel awful. I'm like, how do women go to like 43 weeks, or like some women even go 44 weeks. Honestly, props to you, because I couldn't. If everything doesn't go well this weekend, I will be getting induced next week anyway, but I really want my body to go into labour, and I think my body can. I think it wants to. I can feel it like gearing up in like very subtle ways. I can feel it. Like with me, you've got like the pressure down below. Like this morning when I woke up, my pelvis felt so bruised. I feel like I've had every other sign. I've had crampiness, but it's not been like proper contractions. It's just been twingy, you know? Like I'll get the odd twinge up in my uterus and lower in my uterus, and then maybe even the middle of my uterus, and then occasionally I'll get a Braxton Hick, but it's only really happening when I move or if I need a wee. There's just so much to it. So if you are full term or even just pregnant, I'm sending all my love. Okay, I really need to recurl my hair because it looks awful. Happy birthday to me. I just had my second sweep and oh, I cried. The thing is, it's not painful. It's not painful. I don't know how to describe the sensation of it, but it's not painful. It's just awful. No, but not awful. It's hard to explain unless you've been through it, okay? If you've had a sweep, you get my gist. It just feels strange. Really strange. Like, oh, it does feel really weird. Like I said last time, it's a weird feeling. But I'm just hoping it moves something along. But it's my birthday today, so I need to go get my bag and pack it, like just in case I do go into labour tonight. I'm gonna be out, so I want to pack like an extra trousers, extra underwear, maybe a couple pads. So obviously if I go into like, say my waters break today, then yeah. But she said my cervix is not as long, so it's definitely more like under 2 centimetres rather than 3. Definitely softer, definitely she can now fit 2 fingers in, so it's not quite 2 centimetres, but like it's 1.5 to 2, and obviously last time it was 1. So obviously it's not like I would have loved her for it to be like 3 centimetres, but it's not like that. My body's never been through labour before, so it's not going to know what to do. But overall, I think I say pretty positive. Blood pressure was fine, heartbeat was fine. Baby is just overall fine. It's just not coming out. So yeah, so I'm really hoping this works. I'm really hope this works. But no, she's a lovely woman. I love talking to her. Like my midwife is, I just love her. She's great. She's just great. Like I'm so glad I've had the experience that I have had. And I can't wait to like give birth and her to see him, because it's just so cute, because I've had the same woman since 18 weeks. So it's really nice to just have the same person all the way through. It's nice and consistent. So yeah, anyway, I've got blue vest on, I've got jeans on, very blue, not theme. I'm gonna think I curl my hair a bit more because it's fallen out and it just doesn't look nice whatsoever. Tonight at about 9:45, I lost a tiny bit of mucus plug, and then at 10:15 I lost like a bigger chunk, but so far since 10:15 I've not lost any, and I've just been to it and I've not lost any more. So I guess it's just seeing what happens in the night. I'm hoping something does happen, but I don't think I've filmed anything today, have I? I don't think so. Anyway, I woke up about 8-9 o'clock and had, I think it was about 8, and then I had some mucus plug. Mucus plug came out around 9. And then, yeah, so I had 2 bits of it last night. 1 bit at 9, nothing until about an hour ago. I had some more. So hopefully today's the day. Hopefully the 16th of November. This doesn't have much charge, so we're just gonna have to wing it. I'm watching one every minute to prepare myself for labour. This is going to be probably one of the last clips, hopefully, because I've not gone into labour. I've not. But I thought I've had my 3rd sweep, 2 centimetres, and she said my waters were bulging. That was over 24 hours ago, so my waters are still not gone. It's 7:30 on Tuesday night. So if anything happens tonight, maybe, but honestly my induction is booked for tomorrow, so I'm just gonna see if they call me in the morning. My battery's about to die, but hopefully they call me tomorrow and we have a baby tomorrow. I really hope so, or like a baby the next day, but at least I really hope the process starts tomorrow and we can get this baby out of me, because I am well and truly ready. I'm 10 days overdue. Mucus plug is still kind of coming out here and there, and getting crampy every now and then, but nothing's moving forward. So should have a baby tomorrow, if not Friday. No, Thursday. Tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, I look so interesting. I am going in for my induction today. Today! I'm like, I just can't even process the thought of like,
it's happening. But I was crampy last night. I'll be honest. Last night I had like a good hour where I was like, okay, like some little cramps in my back, some little cramps in the front, and it was seeming like it was hopefully like, it was very, very mild, obviously, but it was like enough for me to go, okay, this could be the start of something. No. Every single time I think, oh, he just goes, nah, you thought. Literally every time. The dream would be to go in, you know, get my waters broken, off I go. Off I go to the midwife-led unit, but I don't know if I have any hope of going there now because of like, obviously if you have the drip, that's it, you're in the delivery suite. If they don't let me in the pool, I will be offended. Honestly, I'm just so excited, like, I get to meet him. But obviously I'm also equally terrified because I'm like, this is my last day being pregnant, which means this is my last day being not a mum. This is like, now I'm gonna be a mum for the rest of my life. So I live like, obviously like a nice healthy 80 to 90 years. Like I've only spent 20 years being not a mum. So I'm about to spend the rest of my life being a mum, which is just, I just can't comprehend it. I really, really, really can't. Oh, I'm just so excited. But they didn't ring me until, what is it now? It's now nearly 10. It's maybe 10 minutes ago, 10, 15 minutes ago. So they did take a little while because obviously handover's at 8. So I just thought, because it had gone to like 9:30 plus, I thought maybe there's not space. But there is space. Okay, I need to shut up. Charge this battery again quickly. And do a little bit more packing and a little bit more prepping and just keep panicking because that's all I'm doing. I'm just like panicking. I don't know what to do with myself. And I've only got 3 more hours to panic before my parents will be here, although they'll probably be here before then. I'm just, in 3.5 hours, I will be up in the hospital, in the ward. What? I've gone 11 days over my due date every single day, all day. You are just running in your head, like every single like little twinge in your stomach, every twinge in your back, every little sign, anything that goes on with your body, you go for a shit and your body's like, oh my God, what if it's clearing out for labor? Every single little thing, your body and brain are just like panicking, like, oh my God, you know? So it's been very, 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 very mentally exhausting. And obviously, like, you're meant to watch your favourite shows and get your oxytocin going. And I've been watching, actually last night I was watching One Point Every Minute, which was probably stressing me out a bit. But I was watching Grey's Anatomy, obviously, for weeks and weeks and weeks. And watching One Point Every Minute last night, which I did love watching though. But it did get me quite sad at times because obviously they show the good and the bad. But it doesn't worry me. Like, watching One Point Every Minute and watching all like the disasters, whatever you want to call them, it doesn't scare me. I mean, maybe you should. Maybe you should be scared. But this is the end. This is the end of like pre-labor, early labor, Sienna with no baby. So I really hope you enjoyed this. It was a lot of just me talking to the camera, obviously, that you didn't see me do anything, this vlog, but hopefully it gives like a little realistic timeline to your first baby and how annoying they could be. Because I remember when I was editing this video, because I've already started editing it, the beginning is me being really optimistic and me thinking I would have bet money that I wouldn't have gone to full term. Not full term, but 40 weeks. I would have bet money on it. Look where I am now. So this is not to dishearten people, it's just to show that how crazy your body can be and how frustrating it can be, and I'm with you if you're frustrated. I'm so with you if you're frustrated because it's a massive, massive, massive mind game. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed and I will see you on the next one. I don't know what I'm going to post next, but I will see you then.